Hey guys, this is Anna here. I'd started this video process and I did a boo-boo and I accidentally turned it off rather than pressing pause. So what I'm doing with this is I'm wanting to make a little journal cover, little folder for these journals that I have, like the ones that I'm making to do. I'm going to be doing the Create with me later down the track. So I got inspired by this by my husband. Got a new shirt from, he works at Aldi, and he got a new shirt, and these are the bits that you stick in your shirts that come out of the shirt. So excuse me. Anyway, if you don't have this, but I just thought it just lent itself for a good folder. Just get a cereal box or something like that. It just happened to have that little bit in there, and it measures like you would do a bit at a time. So it was 10 by 10 that way, and then you would somehow, you would get another piece 4 by 10, which you would then stick on, or have it. So that would be 4 by 10, so that's 14. So if you get a bit of cardboard, that's 14 by 10, and then you would have a fold at 4 3/4 and 5 1/4, and then that's 4. So what I've pre-done, I've just gotten a Stamperia paper. What is this one called? It is gorgeous. I think it's this year. Can't remember what it's called, from what range. Looks like some sort of botanical-y range, because I've got these that are in there as well, and then these little tags, because I thought they would make really nice tags and all that. But the trouble with Stamperia is you never know which side to use. But anyway, so I just adored this. So what I'm going to be doing is I've cut that out to that size, so that'll be the inside of that. And this is a 12 by 12, so I've cut it 10 by 12, and then I've got this bit which was on the top, which I will somehow utilize to cover that bit because it wasn't quite big enough. So what I'm going to do now is my little bit of glue paper. So I'll stick that under there so it doesn't get glued everywhere. Stick it up here. That was what I went to do. I was going to, I was busy doing this, and I started inking around it, and I went to go and pause it, and I stopped it. But that's okay. It wasn't like a massive process that we have done. So I'm sure a few of you would have these, shirts when husband buys shirts and stuff. It's a way of using, your junk mail, but it's nice and thick. But you can make this just as easy out of cereal boxes. But when I saw this, it sort of gave me an inspiration to make a little folder to hold my junk journals for in the time when I'm going to be making my Create with me, or journal with me series that I'm going to be doing with those journals. And when I finish that one, I'll probably use this to house another one in the meantime while I'm working on them, because I thought this would make a beautiful folder. I think it'd be great. Okay, do on the edge as well. Now put that on there like this. Now, this is just PVA glue that I'm going to be using. So beautiful. So just pick yourself some beautiful scrapbooking paper. This is just something I'm doing in between other stuff that I'm doing, because I got inspired by this by the actual shirt cutout thing. So So now what I want to do here, I'm going to fold that up, and then I'm going to have a stripe. I need to mark that out with a pencil, so I'm going to, so I know where I need to cut that slit. Okay, there we go. So I will glue this side down, but I won't glue this little bit here. Where are we? That's there. Thank you, hun. My husband brought in a lovely cup of tea. Nothing like a cup of tea. So we'll glue this side. Okay. Oh. Put it on here so we don't get glue everywhere. So how are we all going? Hope we're doing well. So having it on cardboard or cereal box gives it a bit of heft, which is what you want, you know, because it's probably going to be opening and closing a lot, and you're going to be using it a fair bit, opening and closing. Oop. Probably just cover that bit there. Better doing one bit at a time anyway, I think, so you know it's going to stick down properly. Okay. Glue stick would probably work well for this too. Yeah, whatever glue. I just think PVA glue, when you're doing paper onto paper, which cardboard is pretty much thick paper, Stamperia paper is pretty thick too. Okay. A bit of, where is my, here it is, this baby here. Still haven't gotten around to going to K's Craft yet to get myself a one of those things. Okay, now before we do anything else, what I'm going to do is get a knife and cut this part here. Okay, so have a slit going here to here. There goes my stomach. Now you need to cut until it's completely through like that, and then we'll go around and have a look how that goes in. These two. Yep. Need to probably fold that down. Maybe it doesn't wreck the paper, which doesn't look like it's faring too well. Is that right? Okay. Now, I need to, oh, it's a tad thick. I think I've cut it too low. I can't believe I did that. Need to have it so that it'll go in. So it needs to be in there and tucked in there so it'll stay in there. So I am going to have to fold this over just a tad more, just so it's a little bit longer. Not ideal. So there you go. Do as I do this so that you can learn from my mistakes, because it needs to be a little bit longer in order to get in there, right in there. Okay, so have it like that. Okay, now like this, push it right down. There we go. Okay, there we go. Make sure that it's straight and that this is going to sit well like this. There we go. There we go. Got a bit of a lip happening here. If I do this, maybe it might hold it in. There we go. That's it. So that's what we need to check. There we go. See, it's going to slide in there, which is good. Okay. Oh, panic stations. And then rub this off. And maybe even do a bit of inking there, so it's got a bit of a lip, so we know where to put our little slit. Okay, what I might even do is get some washi, just so it's got a bit of an edge, and I'll put the washi along there, like here, so it will cover. I think I might even use that one. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now it's there. So cut that straight as well. You can see that. So it'll go in there. This is not going to be easy, no matter which way you do this. So just stuff it through. Probably going to be a tad long. Okay. There, and the slit here as well. And then have that going. So it won't be easy, but it'll give a bit of a reinforcement along this edge here. And if you want to, I could probably do the other side as well. I'm actually thinking you probably need to cut like a fairly decent size hole. Probably about maybe 1/4 of an inch. And cut it straight. why we're going to cover that with washi. Sorry people, this is like working on the fly. I had in my mind planned to do something like this, but it didn't quite do it at the time. So there we go, got a bit more of a gap. So if you do this to begin with, it would be a lot more easier to stick the washi tape in either side. Like a little mailbox. Okay. Okay. Now, important to do this bit before. Okay. There we go. Now, get another piece of washi in matching colour. There. Not the best place to be having that. Just as well I'm covering it. Tell ya. Okay. Now, once again, actually I'll put the nice side on there so it doesn't look wrecked. And then push it through. Once again, no easy way of doing this. No neat way of doing this. Okay. How's it going on this side? Like a little tissue box, really. Okay. There we go. That wasn't difficult at all, was it? She says through gritted teeth. Okay. This is on the inside, so you won't see that. Except for when you open it to take your thing out. Okay, now, yes a look. Yes a look, eh? See? Beautiful. Now, I'm a tad worried about these. I think I might even stick some washi tape or even some sari silk or something on there just to give that a strength. See how it's gone a little bit, which often can happen. So, okay, now this is going to be the tricky bit. What we need to do is that little piece that I had left over. Here it is. Now, what I will need to do with that is, oh, I wish that, see these, almost goes over. I mean, it would go over on here. Doesn't quite. Because I want that edging on there. You can see how that's gone all crooked on me. of them in there as well. Okay, let's see how we go. Sometimes you've just got to improvise. Okay, now we could go like that way, but I think we have to do it this way. Because that's the bit that's going to go on there. You know what? I'm cutting that off. One way of making it fit, isn't it? Okay. So, what I need to do with this bit. So you just got to have to work in how it's going to work on your thing, if you know what I mean. Okay. Now, put this underneath, and we'll get some more glue. So you pretty much use a whole sheet of that's what I've got left of this. Hopefully I'm in camera, people. It's getting a bit dark here, so I don't know what the light is like when you've got glue everywhere. It takes away from it. Okay, move this away, put that on so I don't stab myself. So how do we go here? Probably somehow stick that on so it works. Have that going underneath maybe. Okay, now we need to do that. Grab the wall. And then we'll cut off any excess we don't need, which apparently is a bit. Okay. According to this as well. Okay. Put that off there. there. See, you measure it and you cut it out according to the thing, and it still doesn't work properly. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay, and then you hope. Well, there you go. It probably didn't even need that tiny little bit of green because it didn't stay on there. That's one way of getting it to sit right. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to cut that extra little bit here, and then I'll ink all the way around it, and I might go and get myself some Sari Silk ink, either in green or pink. The only trouble is you cover up that butterfly, but I think it needs it. Okay. Okay, where are we? This really does need to be pushed right down. There we go. So I was going to ink that inside, but I don't think I need to. I just need to ink all the way around. So what I'm going to do is give it a pause, ink it, and then go and get some of the Sari Silk. Okay, back again. It was either the green or the pink, but I really like the pink, so I think I'm going to stick with that. So, and I sort of inked around it a little bit. Put that along there. I mean, it covers the butterfly, but what can I do, eh? What can I do? Okay, now, so it's that length, and we'll do another length here, because that really needs to have something along there as well. Seem to be squishing out the glue. I probably really do need to wait until it is dry, but I may have to come up with another solution to do the closure, because I don't think that that's going to work. But what you need to do is work with what you got, and I think I might even make that little slit into a place where you can put a tag, like a little tuck spot, so it's not going to go to waste. This may end up being a longer than normal video. We'll see how we go. So put those down, my glue paper, I'll put it that way. It's always prettier to look at what we've got. There we go. Don't want to waste that. Too pretty. Might stick that over there. So what I'm going to do is grab, this is where you grab your Fabri-Tac. Move that out the way. Sorry, people's stuff everywhere. So there's always ways of, if things don't always work out how you want them to, like it, you know, here, you can always cover things up and work it to your advantage. So this now will be a really extra strong, extra strength, because This will give it some extra strength, and it looks pretty too. Got sari silk on there. You can't go wrong with sari silk. It's beautiful. And the most pretty colour. And give it a bit of a extra strength. And I quite like how it gathers, like as in I don't want it too wide, and I like that little gathered look. So what I'll do is I'll just stick more glue on there if need be. So when it folds over, there we go, put that way. It's got a bit of reinforcement on there. I like that. Pretty. Okay. Always try and work with what you've got. There we go. There we go. Sticking up a little bit here, so we'll glue that down. Now I can do the same over this end, because yeah, that's sticking up a little bit. Make sure it's sitting down flat. This pink looks beautiful with those roses. Love roses anytime. When I saw this paper, I'm like, ooh, I've got to have that. And it's been sitting in my cupboard for a specific purpose. Since we can't see the butterfly anyway, we might as well completely cover it over. So, and I thought this was a good one. Now, do the same with this. I could probably even pause it and then do this and come back, so you don't have to watch me struggle. May not be a bad idea. I'll be back. Okay, back again. So I've got that on there like that, and it sort of goes in there, but it doesn't really stick in there. So I've got other plans for this. I've got, see how I had these tags? I cut off one of those little tags. And what I want to use this for is for slipping a tag in here, so that you've got a little tag sticking up there, but inside here it's going to be having nowhere to catch it. So I'm going to put that along there, so it's got something to slip that tag into. And then here, what I'm going to do is, I've got this. So I'm going to use my crocodile, open that up, and eyeball the centre part. So I'll do a pretty pink one because I've got them. So we'll put that in there like that, and usually generally goes like that. That's it. Excuse me. Okay, so what I want to do with that is get myself some pink sari silk. I might even get some green actually. We'll see how we go. Whichever one is going to complement it. More pink. Okay. We'll go into 35. We'll see if it goes over. If not, I'm going to put sari silk around there because sometimes it stops at 35. So we're hoping. Okay, what I'm going to do, get the sari silk, pop it in there like this, do a bit of a knot. Okay, if we go to 36, hopefully it'll stay over like that. Then we're going to wrap it around and have it so it's, I'll cut that off here about there so that we can pull it and we can tuck it and tie it around itself. I like that. So what we're going to do, so you put your journal in. There we go, you've made 36. Woohoo! Put your journal in. Put that over there like that. I'm going to make that a little tighter. Pull that over like this. Wrap that around. Tuck that in there like that. And I might even give a bit of a like put a little dangly bit on there so it will stay in there. And then in this bit here, that will be a little extra tuck spot that will be held down like that as well. A little place we can have a little tag somewhere for journaling. How cool is that? I like it. So that'll be my, I may still work out something different for this closure yet. You'll probably see it the next time I do a create with me. You will see when I actually start doing this. I'll show you how it's turned out. I may even cover the inside yet, but we'll see how we go. I'm rather happy with how that's turned out. If I had known that this wouldn't have worked that well, I probably wouldn't have done this. So you can, you know, do something so it doesn't do that. But I quite like the way it looks like a little folder pocket thing. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you maybe go out and make something like this for yourself, like a little journal holder. If you wanted to, you can even, you know, make that into, like, sew the sides up and you've got yourself sort of like a little pocket thing if you wanted to sew the sides. But I thought it allows me, if I've got journals that are a little bit bigger than this, like that other big one that I've got, that will fit in there as well. Where are we? Where are you? They're here somewhere. It's slidden down. Ugh, always the way. You'll find it the moment the camera goes off. There we go. See, one of these ones. Oh, how perfect does that go with it? Okay, there we go. See, that's why I prefer not to close the edge. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see. You can even do that. Have something tucked in there, and I will catch you on the next video. This is just a quick create with me in between videos. Thanks guys.